watching The Drive with Jeff and Cody.
That was a good one.
That was a good one. Well, this is the second episode of the season.
Season dos.
Second season, second episode. And taking a look back now at the NHL. Back to the NHL, yeah.
Back to the NHL.
And the Winnipeg Jets still in their preseason, getting things rolling here.
Woo! Go Jets, go! Come on, get excited.
Woohoo!
That's as excited as he gets, ladies and gentlemen.
But now, one thing that a lot of people have been talking about since Winnipeg has got the new team, whose history do the Winnipeg Jets take? Do they take the Atlanta Thrashers' history? Do they take their old history and just leave out the part where they were gone to Phoenix? What happens?
Well, there's two trains of thought, basically, with this, right? Technically, we are the Atlanta Thrashers, but when you look back at the Atlanta Thrashers history, who would ever want to talk about that? Because let's face it, the Thrashers sucked. Now, the Winnipeg Jets that went to Phoenix and became the Phoenix Coyotes, honestly, everyone's always going to compare these Jets to those Jets.
It's true. Yet they're trying to say they're two completely different teams.
Yet, when someone will start to talk about who are the greatest players in Jets history, if we can imagine 20 years down the road, will they talk about these Jets or the other Jets? Will they be commingled as sort of the same team, that both teams are the Winnipeg Jets? Honestly, I would like to see the Winnipeg Jets history kept in Winnipeg and let Phoenix just be their own little thing. And who'd want to remember the Thrashers anyway? They were terrible.
See, that's why I think when you transfer a franchise, I think that history should stop. And when you move to somewhere new, that history should start fresh. Like, I think the Atlanta Thrashers, they were from 1999 till 2010. Or 2010, 2011. That was the Atlanta Thrashers, done. That is their history.
Yeah.
The Winnipeg Jets were from, when did they first come in the league?
1972.
So 72 to 96.
Right there.
And then there's a gap, and then they start again in 2011, 2012. Doesn't that make the most sense?
Yes.
But some people are now saying that the Winnipeg Jets are, the current Winnipeg Jets are trying to erase any kind of memory of the Thrashers and just trying to pretend like it never existed. And Phoenix Coyotes has Winnipeg Jets. It's a mess.
I'd like to erase.
Jeff, I'm going off camera.
Well, finally this show got good looking. What's going on, ladies?
Jeff, I am just upset at the NHL. It is ridiculous.
That's ridiculous?
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, it is ridiculous. All this whose history and retired banners, the Jets are now the Jets banners are hanging in Phoenix, and it's just
that's one thing I don't like, because as a Jets fan growing up, watching them go to Phoenix was painful enough. All of a sudden, this city in the middle of the desert where people don't like hockey has our hockey team, but they keep our banners up there. What banners hang from the roof in Glendale? Number 25, Thomas Steen. Number 9, Bobby Hull. Number 10, Dale Howardchuk. Players who never played a single game in Phoenix. That's ridiculous.
It is. But there's one thing that the NHL seems to be getting right this season, and that is the crackdown on headshots and dirty hits.
Sheriff Shanahan's in town.
That's right, Sheriff Shanahan. He has been laying down the law, and he's been doing a really good job of it.
Very fantastic. Colin Campbell sucked.
Yeah, I think we can all agree.
The spinning wheel of justice. You never knew what was going to get penalized, what wasn't.
And Brendan Shanahan, he's doing a great job. He's releasing a series of videos that when he gives out a suspension, he makes a video of what the hit was and his explanation of why it's getting suspended for the time that the player is.
Bringing in past offenses from the same guy. If the guy was hurt or not, explaining the suspension process, making it very transparent. I think that's what they should have been doing all along.
Which makes sense. So Brendan Shanahan making these short videos. If you want, Brendan, we can give you a cameo on the drive. So if you happen to be watching, feel free to stop by and do one of your explanations on the drive. I think that'd be a good segment.
I would like you in the videos, Brendan, to jazz it up a little. Right now you're very serious, and it's just this guy was suspended because of an infraction of Rule 14A of the code book. No. You gotta kind of class it up a little bit. You gotta be like, I suspended him because it was a jerk move. You don't hit a guy from behind. That's why I suspended him.
And no better way to do it than come and have fun on the drive. Like, really.
There's plenty of room in the back.
Yeah, we'll do it on a sunny day instead of at night.
Hall of Famer to be, a great Hall of Fame edition of the drive. Come on, Brendan. Come on. I promise Cody won't touch you.
You're watching The Drive with Jeff and Cody.